everybody, it's Robin with Uniquely Robins. We're going to work on today our kids' journals, try to get them underway. I did do an inside pocket on the boy one, Dallas's inside. I put a pocket on the front and the back to put some of the extra thingies in. And I'm going to do the same thing for hers. I'm just trying to decide right now if I want to use that one or this one. I think this one's better. I think that one's better, yeah. Now I just need to decide, do I want to put pockets on hers like I did Dallas's, or do I want to do it a little different? No, I think we'll do it the same way. I'm going to trim these down because they're a little long. I want a good size pocket, but not humongous. And I have this pink that was left over from her cover. And we're going to chop that off. And I'm going to make it a little narrower. Like that. And we will use that for a little border across the top. That may be even still a little long. No, I think that's good. First I thought it was too wide, but it's not. Take the lid off, that'll help. Good tip. Take the lid off before you try to use your glue. I know this is going to be a tad long, but I would rather it be a tad long and I can trim it than... Actually, I think I am going to leave a little bit at the top. There I go, using my material scissors for paper. That's never good. Storming, storming. It's supposed to storm all week. Oh, all weekend. My husband actually got a Friday off. And it's raining, you can't do anything. That's not good, is it? Okay. Now, we'll put these on, put the lid back on it. Normally I don't remember to put the lid back on. Now I'm putting it on and I don't want to. Crazy, crazy. We're going to do our little push in a little bit to make our pocket bigger. Alright, and we'll go to the back side and do the same thing. Oh, that's one thing I didn't do in Dallas's that I need to do yet too, and that is put that little clear pocket like we did hers. Show you in a minute what I'm talking about. Get this on here. Like here, remember how we peeled that off of the one side so you had a clear little pocket? We need to do that with one of Dallas's pages. We may as well just do it right here. So the first thing we do, is trim it off. So we want to put it in our trimmer, and we want to trim it to where we're trimming just a tiny bit of the paper itself. That will give us our opening. And then we're going to put our thumb pull so we know that's the one. Okay. And then we're going to it up on just one side. And I'm going to use my bone folder because I think that will make it easier. His is going to stick a little bit. I think that is because I didn't do it right away. If I'd have done it right away, probably wouldn't have. But if you don't want to go clear over, here's my other. I have another bone folder that's longer than that one. There it is. You don't want to go past here on the edges because otherwise it'll all come loose. I don't want to rip it. That's what I'm trying not to do. I think I need to turn this around. That will help. His is sticking. Yeah, you really want to do this before, right after you laminate it, when it's still warm and pliable. So I will fix that. But even so, it's not completely see-through because it left some paper on there. But if you do this right after you're done laminating it, it won't stick like that, like we did hers. I should have done his at the same time, but I'll fix that before I get it to him. You're gonna have to change that whole page. No big deal. Okay, so now I'm gonna have to put those under something heavy to close them, to make them close a little bit, but we wanna wait until after we get our insides done. I thought I had these separated, but maybe I didn't. Yeah, I did. They just got all discombobulated when I dropped them. Dropped some of them this morning. Trying to bring them up there. They're so slippery. Okay. So these, I did laminate all of these. That's hers. That's hers. That's hers. Those are his. Those are his. That's hers. These are his. These are hers. Hers. His. That's hers. Hers. These are his. I tried to have this all separated before we started today. But these are all hers. Ooh, goodness. Thunderwind. Okay. Try to separate them out this way. These are hers. That's hers. These are hers. Okay, and that's just what I carried them up on. All right. That's hers. These are his. Okay. Now, these are pockets, and I did laminate these pockets. So, now we're going to try to fold them, which may not be the easiest thing to do. Try to fold them and keep them from being crooked. Well, if I didn't get it crooked, it's a little easier than I thought. Probably the little side that we're gonna have to finagle a little bit. Just gotta kind of work with it. All right. You want to start from the middle for sure and work your way out to the edges. Keep it kind of straight. All right. Okay. could have came over a little further on this side, but it's catching, and this is going to be glued down to the page, so I don't think it really matters that much. And we're going to try this glue and see how it does. I've never used this glue before. Yes, Grace. Grace is whining outside the door. She's evidently Daddy is ignoring her. He's probably watching his truck videos or something. Let me let her in. Come on. Yeah, I'm not thinking that's not gonna hold. But I'm going to put these clips on here and see. We'll see if it does finally stick around. I thought I had some E6000. But let's go ahead and I'll fold these up and get them all ready and find some glue to do that with. Let's start by putting some of our goodies in these little pockets. Got some little tags. Some little tickets. I'm thinking we could even put another little pocket on here. Grace, why are you whining? Why are you whining? Why are you being a whiny butt? What do you want, darling? Come. Come here. You just want to run away from me now? Well, now you gotta wait. Now you gotta wait. Let's see, about right there. We use the dots as our guide. So we want to cut on this. Save that because I might use it for something. And there. And then just give us a little pocket down there, and I think that will be cute. Let's cut another one for the back side. Okay. What do you want, What do you want? You want to see the people? Watch my glue. Can you say hi? Say hi, everybody. Rottenness. 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 She evidently doesn't like the storm. Well, and of course she doesn't like you to do anything but sit on the couch with her. She thinks you should do that all day, every day. Just sit on the couch with her. She doesn't realize that people just can't do that. I should have put a thumb pull in that, shouldn't I? Well, let's put one in here. I'll see if I can get into that one before the glue's cleared down. Maybe I can peel it back. Yeah, I can. There. Doesn't have to be big, just a little one. Side back down. Just so you know there's a pocket there. We'll do the same on the back side. This isn't going to be a very long video today. That's the doctor's appointment to get to. But I did want to try to get at least another video done this week because I haven't gotten even 3 done this week. I only have a couple. And all next week, I will have my granddaughter. She's going to be staying a week with me. So trying to get them done so she can play with hers. All right, now we have some of these little tiny cards that we can put in there. There's another ticket. So just give them some stuff to play with and lose. That's okay. We don't care. They can do what they want with them. All right, and then we have our little pocket here, which I think we will probably, do we want to put this in there? We might put this envelope once we get it. You kind of learn how to finagle this when it's laminated and learn the easy way to do it after playing with it for a while. So I think we may once, well, I don't even think we're going to glue that. Well, maybe. I don't know. But for now, I'm just going to stick it in that pocket so she'll have it. And I think I probably won't glue those kind. That way she can open it up and write in it and then close it back up and stash it away. The one thing I haven't done yet, well, I had these for his, but the other kit didn't have those. So I do need to find, well, I know a couple of these had little, there, like that one, and that one's cute. We'll use those two. I'm just going to cut these out of here because this is something about a new baby anyway, and she's not a new baby, so we're just going to cut this little guy out so she'll have some like he does, the decorate it with or play with. Haven't decided yet if I want to just leave them in a pocket for them to play with. Probably will, because they like to play with that kind of stuff. Dance them around, you know how little kids are. And you know, especially when they're in the same household, you want to kind of make sure you don't get one thing for one that you didn't get for the other, or they'll argue and fight, and we try to keep that down. But you also want them to know that they don't always get what the other one gets, especially when one's a girl, one's a boy. Things are different. But I try to at least be close. Try not to show favoritism. I love them all three. Sometimes they don't understand when I do things with Andrew that they can't do, and it's not because I don't think they can do it. I'm just waiting for them to get old enough to do it. Because sometimes they're too young to do things. I mean, there's a big age difference between them. He's 9. Can't wait till next year and things are back to normal. We can take, Dallas likes trains too, and I want to take him to the train things like we did with Andrew when he was that age. Andrew still likes trains. Oh, wasn't planning on this taking this long, but I don't have my little tiny scissors up here, which I could go faster. But. Okay. So there, she has 2 and he has 2, and well, he has 3. So we'll just have to deal that he has 1 more than he does. I don't think they'll notice. As a matter of fact, this I was thinking about putting like on the front of his book or something, which I may do. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those yet, but okay. So we have the front and the back pockets done. So let's put a few things in there. That's just extra. Let's put a card in here and a tag. We got a couple little tags. There's another little ticket. There's another little ticket. I'll have to make up some kind of a game with those little tickets. What's this say? There is no foot too small that cannot leave an imprint on this world. That's right. That's a good saying. Okay. There we go. Now, let's take a look at his. We could use this big pocket down there. That's covering up the little penguins, which I think are so cute. So maybe we won't. We could make this smaller. Let's try that. Got an idea. Could make this smaller. Oh, come on. Get in there. All right. Just going to stretch this pocket a tiny bit. Need it to go deep down in there, but just down in there. And then if I cut it up here, that'll give us another pocket up. Let's do his that way. That will be cool. So I'm going to cut this pretty much in half. Okay. This way. This way, this way. Could have left that open on the bottom to utilize the depth of this pocket, but for this one I didn't do that. I'm bad about forgetting to put the thumb tools in there, aren't I? Well, I guess that one's not going to have one because I don't want to rip it. This one up here I can. Because it isn't glued down yet completely. I forget my head if it wasn't attached to me today. All right, so let's move hers out the way. We'll bring his in. Now these are just paper ones that I will put in a pocket somewhere for them. Actually, I'll probably put it in there. This pocket. So they have them and can do what they want with those. Okay, so we'll put this in there. Will that fit up there? No. No, it won't. Put a couple of those in there. One of them. Put it down a little further. You can see the pocket up here. I want a smaller one for that. Maybe. I don't think he he had the little tiny ones like she did. Well, we have these little tickets. Those would work great in there. Put that one there. I'm going to cut these two apart. Just so we have 3 of them up there. The back side. In some ways, it's easier to do more than one journal at a time, and in some ways, it's not. If you're making 2 identical journals or pretty close to being the same, it will be very easy to do. This one wasn't too hard to do 2 of them together. Oh, this one I wanted to, I didn't put the other, I think I'm going to put the other pocket down here on this one because it's not, it doesn't have anything that it's going to hurt to cover up. Like the front, I didn't want to cover up the little penguins because I think they're adorable. This one we'll put down there. Right there. I think that polka dot looks really good on top of that other there. Okay. Now, let's see here what we want to put in there. With that, and a couple more tickets. These tickets are so cute. I'll have to make up some kind of a little game for them to play with the tickets. We played grocery store the last time they were here. They got to pick out what they wanted, and they had some fake dollars, and they had to buy stuff from my grocery store, and they just loved that. They thought it was so fun. So, I do think that we're going to put some kind of lace on the edges of this just to pretty it up a little bit for them. Try to make it where his is too frilly because he's a boy, but still nice. So we might use that on his because that's kind of a, I wouldn't say it's masculine, but oh, I had some. Oh, I should have used that for the tie closure on his, but that's okay. Do we have any blue? Running low on lace. What do we have? This one. I really think the black is too bad. Well, maybe not. With the black on him, that might not be too bad. But I don't want it to look girly. I don't want it to look girly. Those are flowers. Those are definitely don't look girly. I could use that on hers. We'll see. We'll see about that. I thought I had some just flat blue lace. I will have to look around for something for his. Because I really don't. Well, that wouldn't be bad. That would be alright, I think. Yeah, I think that'll be alright. Might, see, because actually, it'll kind of bring out, I don't know if I like that brown. Of course, I could always cut that off. Just put the lace on there. That's probably what I'll do. So I'm not feeling that brown. cut right down alongside of it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that'll be better. That will be better. That's what we use on his. All right. Oops, flipped him open. That's what we'll use on his. And I think on hers, maybe the same thing, I don't know. But I was thinking maybe this. If we put that on hers, I think that will be good. All right, let me cut this right around there. And that will be what we use on hers. I think I got this from AliExpress. Okay. So that's what we use on hers, and that's what we use on his. And that will be it for today. Hopefully tomorrow or Monday at the latest we can get these finished up. I will try this weekend to get some kind of glue. I'm going to try to get some PVC glue and some E6000 and try both of them and see which one works the best. I had thought about stapling them on there, but I was afraid they'd get hurt with the staples, because I think that would be a cool look with the staples around the edges, but not on the back side. So I'm going to keep this here closed up and see if it holds or not. And if it doesn't, I will try the other two. But yeah, this is one we'll use on hers. And this is what we'll use on his. To pretty them up. So, everybody have a great weekend. And we will see you next week. Hope everybody has a good time. Show the ladies below some love as usual. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't subscribed or shared my channel, I appreciate it if you do that. It means a very lot to me. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye-bye.